What if every company promising to build AI for all humanity actually abandoned its core mission for the pursuit of profit? And what if the public paid the ultimate price, even for what looks like the biggest charity in history? Back in 2015, OpenAI started as a beacon of altruism. Its founders, including Sam Altman and Elon Musk, launched it as a nonprofit research lab with a clear, noble goal to advance digital intelligence in the way most likely to benefit humanity as a whole, unconstrained by a need to generate financial return. You see, they understood the immense power of AI and believed it simply had to remain unburdened by investor demands. Catherine Bressi, a nonprofit leader, remembers Altman personally assuring her he would never let OpenAI go corporate because the technology was just too powerful for investors to drive. But times change, and so do companies. Fast forward to today, and we now see OpenAI living a double life, a corporate arm building and selling AI, and a nonprofit arm, the OpenAI Foundation, which theoretically ensures AI benefits people. Last October, the company executed what we can only describe as a contortive restructuring deal. They transitioned the for-profit side into a public benefit corporation, while the original nonprofit became the OpenAI Foundation. While the opened to reveal now. On paper, this foundation holds a 26% stake in the corporate entity, valued at a staggering $180 billion. To put that into perspective, it is a sum richer than the entire country of Luxembourg, and more than double the assets of the Gates Foundation. This makes the OpenAI Foundation one of the wealthiest charities on the planet almost instantly. It also appears, at first glance, like a massive win for public interest. They say this structure ensures the foundation has the final say on critical safety and security decisions, a vital safeguard as AI develops. However, many critics, including Bressi, see these billions in planned donations, and the roughly 40 million already given out, as little more than a distraction. They worry that a company deeply entangled in the competitive AI industry cannot possibly serve two masters, profit and humanity. Bressi herself stated the unspoken truth that the foundation will never make a decision bad for the company. These two entities simply cannot coexist under one roof where the mission is truly in control. We have seen troubling signs emerge. OpenAI recently struck a deal with the Pentagon, tested ads for free users, and even fought against statewide AI legislation designed to protect the public. We also hear reports of them firing an executive who raised safety concerns about an upcoming full mode for chat. All of this seems to fly directly in the face of their original foundational mission. The issue is structural. The OpenAI Foundation's board shares members with the corporate board, including CEO Sam Altman. This creates an undeniable appearance of a conflict of interest, making it difficult to believe the foundation can truly act as an independent check on corporate ambition. It is almost like asking an angsty teenager to set their own curfew but still live under their parents' rules. Back in the 1990s, when California's Blue Cross Blue Shield privatized, regulators demanded they forfeit all their assets, billions of dollars, to truly independent nonprofits. This resulted in the California Endowment, a powerhouse for health funding. Many hoped OpenAI would follow a similar path, ceding the majority of its massive assets to an independent nonprofit. Instead, the foundation holds just over a quarter of the company, and its power to enforce ethical decisions remains highly suspect. The fight is likely not over. Elon Musk has taken OpenAI to court, claiming manipulation into donating to a nonprofit that later became a for-profit entity, seeking billions in damages. Other coalitions in California are pushing for ballot measures to reverse these kinds of transitions for transformative technologies. They argue the companies cutting corners on safety, driven by a race to win the AI general intelligence competition. As one critic so succinctly put it, instead of a vehicle to serve humanity, it has become a vehicle to serve one individual and a few of his friends and investors. So, we have to ask ourselves, when a company initially promises to build technology for the benefit of all, but then pivots to a corporate model, can any amount of philanthropy truly offset the original spirit and the public trust it may have lost? This situation forces us to confront fundamental questions about who truly controls the future of AI and whether profit will always outweigh purpose. What do you think? Can an organization truly champion humanity while simultaneously pursuing maximal shareholder value? We would love to hear your thoughts. Share them with us and make sure to subscribe so you do not miss our next deep dive.